Going on, guys? I'm going to show you guys how to get rain objects working in MX bikes for all you track builders out there. I know this is something that a lot of us have wondered about. At least I have for years building for this game. And I stumbled across it during Arena Cross when I was trying to get the marshal lights to work. So say like the Supercross lights that like sit on the sides of the jumps, say they're normally white. When somebody crashes, they would turn yellow. So I didn't have the time to get to that during the entire Arena Cross series, but I did end up coming across how to get the rain objects to work using a similar method, just a couple steps left out. So basically, as you can see, dry track, right? You go up to rainy, now you have puddles, right? As far as I'm aware, this was not possible without using this method. If I'm wrong, let me know, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time that it's been possible. And basically they change, going from sunny to rainy. And I'll show you exactly how it's done. So we'll close map viewer here, open up my project. Okay, so we have the project open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with just creating the puddles, just a single plane here. Like so. Take that guy. Alright, we got some puddles, right? So now you're going to want to apply some textures to this. So normally what I would do is I would click new under materials, name this something like puddles. And normally to get to your shader editor, you got to come up to the shading tab up at the top. By the way my workspace is set up, I have everything set up all on the layout viewport. So from here, once you're in this area, you just take your textures that you want to use. So it would be your water texture right here. Pull that in. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create something like this. This is a 64 by 64, the power of 2, black image. Same with the alpha. They're both solid black, so it's going to be invisible when it projects this texture onto the plane. And you're going to save it out. You'll have something like this. Should be a transparent 100%, and you drag that guy in there as well. Okay, so you're going to take this invisible texture. This is going to be, so think of it like this. The top texture is your sunny weather type. Bottom texture is your rainwater type. Top one, plug into base color. Okay. Water 2, which is my red water, the one that's going to be projecting during the rainy weather. You're going to come down here to emission. And you're going to plug color into color, and you're going to turn it from 0 to 1 under strength. Then you're going to export that. Puddle test. Make sure all this is set properly. You want mesh and selected objects. Export. Okay. Save that. Now from here, you're going to want to create a text file, right? So text document, and you will want to copy the name of your invisible texture, and you're going to paste it right onto the text document so they're the same name. Now you're going to open this text document up. You're going to copy the name and the extension of the texture you want visible during the rainy, and you're going to paste it 3 times. And then you're going to save it. So what this is doing is this first line here is what the rainy mode is looking for. So the way I came about this, the way I figured it out is this right here, how to do digital marshal flag. This was sent to me by Nico in hopes that we were going to get the marshal lights to work when somebody crashes, they turn yellow and such. So the way that it works is this is the text document right here. This is what you would normally put in there, and it's going to call for the first line, which is Marshall underscore yellow. So if you see here in rain, no one's crashed on the track or anything like that. It's just rainy, and I noticed that it's yellow up here. So that triggered something in my brain. I was like, oh, I wonder if maybe this could be used as a rain mode if I don't implement the code. And that's exactly what ended up happening. So that's what's going on there. So you're going to save this out just like so, and then you're going to go in your FBX to EDF, and it should be right here, and you're going to convert that over to an EDF really quick. Model, we'll just call it puddle test. Damn. Save, convert. Alright, she's good to go. So now we're going to apply it right here. And then we're going to click build. We're going to see if I did everything correctly. Okay, now that that's done building, we're going to pop open map viewer. Riverfront MX. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, you're on sunny here. If you go to rainy, bam. You now have water puddles. Literally that simple. You just need to make sure, if it's not working, you just need to make sure that these two are the same exact name and that these have the texture that you want projected during the rain mode in all three spots here. It needs to be set up exactly the way that mine is. As for normal maps on the secondary texture, what it's going to do is it's going to pull the normal map from your invisible texture. So if you want a normal map on your water, it's not going to show up if you have an SHD only set up for the water 2, which is the rain mode version. You would have to put it on your invisible. And then it will project it. But other than that, that is exactly how it's done. If anybody has any questions on it, feel free to ask me. I could easily walk you through it, I'm pretty sure. I've done it probably about 20 times in the last week since I figured it out, just messing with things. So I got it down for the most part. But anyways, guys, you guys have a good one.